guys, welcome to another episode of Exvius Updates, the show that brings you all of the hottest information for our fantastic application, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Global, available to you guys on iOS, Android, as well as Amazon devices. I am your host, Shaly, and we are here with our special guest.
Hello, I'm Hiroki. I'm producer of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Global version. So today, we will bring you a lot of latest information. As usual.
Okay, so do we have any new units to look forward to this time around?
New event and new unit and a trial boss and more.
Okay, that sounds like a lot. I'm excited to hear what else we have.
At first, from Final Fantasy IV,
Okay.
Rydia and Kain are coming.
But aren't Rydia and Kain already in the game?
Yes.
That's a little confusing.
Right. So we already have a Rydia and Kain, of course, but they are a little bit different.
Okay.
This time. So you'll see.
Okay, well, I can't wait to see how they're different and what they have to bring to the FFBE world in their new state.
Okay, so let's go move on to the next one.
Okay.
Hello, this is Dah Sol, and I'm here today to talk about all the new exciting stuff about the new collaboration with FF4.
Yes, FF4, one of the classic favorites of many of our users, because a lot of our users have played many of the Final Fantasies. And FF4 is an excellent game. I have very many fond memories of this game, but what does it mean that Rydia and Kain are like new versions of themselves?
So about the new versions, I'll get to it in just a minute. And just to start out with the actual event itself, it's going to be a Mog King medal exchange, those event currency exchange event as usual. And if you have the new collaboration characters in your party, you are going to get bonus exchange currency, and with these you'll be able to exchange those currency for the usual stuff like trust mugs and
Summon tickets,
etc. And on top of that, you'll be able to get some items from the FF4 world as well, and among them, I think the one that's going to be most interesting is a frying pan.
Oh, the frying pan!
And just in case you're wondering, FF4's frying pan came first.
Yeah.
Not later than
Yeah.
you know what frying pan.
Yeah, that reference is from FF4, and if anybody says different, they don't know what they're missing, because it's a beautiful comical part of the story that is also kind of moving at the same time, and you'll be able to tell by the passive ability attached to that frying pan as well. It's really funny.
And moving on to the actual new units, we have 4 new units this time. Okay, so our first new character is going to be Edward, the 3-5 support character, and he's going to be a bard. And the thing that I most liked about Edward is actually the Trustmaster that he brings, which is a clothing equipment that gives tons and tons of elemental resistance to the equipper, and that's going to be a real nice addition for future trials, etc.
Right.
And the second character is going to be 4 to 6 star Yang. Yang is a martial arts attacker.
He's a monk.
The thing about Yang is that even if he doesn't have dual wield, even if he is double handing, he can use one of his abilities to trigger his attacks twice.
Nice.
That's going to be really exciting. And what you've just been talking about, we have a different version of. We're going to get different versions of Rydia and Kain in the game with this collaboration, and I guess it's sort of like Lastwell and
Pyro Glacial Knight Lastwell.
Pyro Glacial Knight Lastwell. Sorry.
I do believe that's the name. Yeah, it's quite a mouthful, so I don't, don't hold it against him. It's quite the long name. But yeah, I see what you mean. So like a better upgraded version, perhaps, of the existing unit that was there before.
And in this collaboration, the units that we are going to get, the different version of Rydia we're going to get is Kid Rydia. And Kid Rydia is going to be all-around, very versatile mage. And the thing that most differentiates her from the previous Rydia that we had is that she can indeed use white magic, and she has a lot of abilities, a lot of passive abilities, and a lot of activated abilities that are related to espers. And she's going to, well, like other esper-related characters such as Yuna or Eiko, she will be able to summon the espers of other party members as well, on top of having lots and lots of those evoke power boosts. So she's going to be a very strong summoner. So the thing that makes Kid Rydia special is that she is going to have these summon-like abilities that are actually going to use her own status instead of the equipped Esper status. So this is going to be something like those summon-ish attacks that Yuna has. And Kid Rydia is going to have a large variety of those summons. And one thing I must add is that she is going to have a huge buff compared to the Japanese version.
Oh!
And the global version of Rydia is actually going to be able to use these summon-ish effects twice in one turn.
Oh snap! I was not aware of this. This is huge.
So this is going to be real, very potential unit. Not only able to attack, but able to support and heal as well. And the second new unit, the second different version unit is going to be Helmless Kine. So Kine, well, similar to the other Kine we have. Kine still is a dragoon, and he is still very strong against dragons, and he still has a large variety of jumps. But Helmless Kine is going to be a bit more special in that his jump abilities are going to be off the roof. It's a jump we usually don't use because it uses up a turn, but Helmless Kine, his jumps actually do make it worth the 2 turns. And we are looking forward to all the synergies he can bring it onto the table with other high jump sort of skills that increase the jump damage of the equipped user. And similar to Kid Rydia, we are actually going to provide some extra buffs to Helmless Kine compared to the Japanese version as well. And in our version, Helmless Kine is going to be a lot more trainable with other units.
Really?
One that I must bring up is that he actually changed. He's actually going to chain with Leela.
Oh my goodness!
Leela didn't have any realistically chaining partners,
except herself.
From, herself, and now we're going to expand.
Give her a friend. Give her a buddy that she can play around with and get it done.
Yeah, and those new units are here to stay. They're not going to be, well, these 4 units are here to stay. They're not going to be limited time units. You can meet them anywhere, but this is your chance to get them on the pickup banner. So do look forward to them and let us know what you think about these units.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited to see baby Rydia. Because if you play Final Fantasy IV, you see her grow like literally before your eyes. She starts as a little thing that's been abandoned after all of the destruction of her village. But I'm glad that this particular version is so true to her, original summoner self, because she is from, a summoner's village. It's a very important part of her lore.
Yeah.
And then this kind is just all sorts of like darkness and guilt and repentance, and he's like, what have I done? And I'm not gonna spoil exactly why he feels that way if you haven't played FF4. If you haven't, you should, because it's a really great game.
You should.
But I'm looking forward to these new units. I'm looking forward to their global buffs, because they sound like they are going to be brought to a very different
it's going to be really,
level.
really exciting.
Yeah, so stick around and make sure that you keep an eye on them.
Yep. And on top of the new characters and the new collaboration, we are going to get new ability awakenings for our older units as well. And this time, getting the spotlight, well, there will be actually 2 ability awakening batches this month. And the former batch will be the King's Knight collaboration characters, Rydia, Kaliba, Barusa, and Toby. For these 4 units are going to get quite exciting buffs. Rydia especially, I am really looking forward to, because it's going to improve his usability enormously without investing too much of your Chris and your Gil.
That's what we like to hear. More for less.
And the chaining for Rydia is actually going to change, so that he will be able to chain more, so that he will be able to better chain with characters such as Sephiroth. And that's...
Everybody wants a piece of Sephiroth these days.
Well, Sephiroth has a piece of everybody.
Oh, okay, it's the other way around. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense.
And the latter batch coming later on in the month is going to be Zalgabuff, Asher, Wrestler, and Shao.
Okay, so lots of FF12 units, and then randomly Shao is in there joining them.
Yeah,
she wants to party too. She's like, hey, don't forget about me, guys.
Yeah, so save up your Chris. You can get them on those story events.
Yes, make sure you're farming those for sure.
Yeah, and
look forward to awakening these unit abilities.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. All right, now that we've been through the pleasantries, I think we can move on to the more gruesome side,
the more painful side of
FFBE.
things. Yeah.
And actually, this month we are going to get a total of 3 new bosses.
3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's so many people excited right now, because I've been hearing a lot about having to wait for trials here and there. But if we get 3 at the same time, hopefully that keeps everybody busy and forms a good challenge for everyone.
Yeah, keep them busy and painful and tormented.
So they can't sleep at night? No. We're sure that you're gonna pass them just fine.
Yeah. So the first new challenge that we are going to get is Degumin. Degumin is going to be the Chamber of Arms challenge. So you're going to go in there with a 10-man party. No friends, just you and your trusty party. No items at all.
You gotta believe in yourself.
So defeating Degumin is going to get you Thor's hammer.
Oh, okay.
A really strong hammer that is going to grant you an equipped usable ability as well. We have a new trial called Iron Giant. Iron Giant is, an Iron Giant.
The Iron Giant itself as a monster is a very reoccurring monster in all of the Final Fantasy series. So if you've been playing Final Fantasy for a long time, you should be very well acquainted.
Yeah, in case you're not familiar with the Iron Giant, it's a giant colossal iron
humanoid
monster that
super
has a super strong, super big like knife in one hand, and he's out there to kill you, kill you and your party. And this boss is going to have a lot of very strong attacks. And the thing about Iron Giant is that it has a very high defensive stat, so you might want to go in with magical attacker party, but we'll be leaving that up to you. And last but not least, we have the Scorn of Intenger.
Okay.
The upgraded version of Intenger, here to get some revenge on you.
No, you get double revenge on it because you don't want to die. You need the enhanced equipment as well that you get as a reward.
So if you've been around since the earlier days, you might have fond memories of the enhancer, the useful sword that also gives you HP. And if you do beat Scorn of Intenger, you'll get a buffed up version of the enhancer, and it's going to be quite useful as well. So I really do recommend going in and getting double revenge on Intenger.
Yeah.
And yeah, those were the 3 new exciting challenges that we are getting this month. Wish you the best of luck.
Yes, and I mean there is a lot to do. Hopefully, this keeps a lot of you entertained, and brings that challenging aspect of FFB back into the game, so that you're not just like farming away or like doing something like that. You can get into the nitty-gritty of things and really put your units to the test. So good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Okay, it's time to answer your question.
Yay!
Thank you so much for sending the main event questions.
Thank you.
So, and I and Dah Sol will answer your questions.
Exactly. So thanks again for all of the questions that we receive. We receive a lot of them on a daily basis. Unfortunately, we can't cover them all on the show. But today we do have 3 that we're going to answer. All right, and the first question here is by Michael Yun and Aaron Jones. It's kind of like a combo question, chain question, 2 chains. Can we have better quality of life improvements, such as being able to fuse cactuars together or fuse them more 5 units at a time? And can we please get the reload button? The amazingly helpful reload button.
Okay, we're planning about this.
Okay.
And I will improve this about this summer.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
And we will announce more update plan, including this in E3.
Oh, that's just around the corner. Very soon. So very excited to hear about those updates coming. All right. Well, let's move on to the second one. That's kind of like the third one because we got the combo questions. So here we go. What is the upper cap for the drop bonus? Is it 100%, 200%, 300%? What exactly is the cap? And this is by Fabio Schwartz.
Yeah. So the drop rate drop rates we don't usually talk in depth about, but just between us, it's going to be 100% is going to be the cap. So yeah.
So plan accordingly. If you know that 100% is the cap, there is no use in going above that.
No point bringing like 5 blocks.
Right. It's bringing.
So a bit overkill.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, so you have the answer for that as well. Thank you for answering the people's questions. They want to know the truth. They want to know what's out there. But don't forget to send us more questions for next time because we'll hopefully be featuring them on the show, and then you guys can get all of these juicy information.
So please give us any comment.
Yes, we'll be waiting for that.
Okay, it's time for the fan art corner.
Yay!
So thank you so much for sending us a lot of wonderful fan art.
Wonderful.
It's always so beautiful, and there are so many, to choose from. It's hard to pick some to just feature on the show, but we have 3 special ones today, and we're going to start with this beautiful piece of artwork by Kai of Leela.
Thank you, Kai.
And all I feel when I see this is just major salt because I don't have a Leela in global. I wanted to. I got 2 Sephiroths instead. I'm not complaining, but Leela is an amazing unit, and this artwork of her is
indeed
beautiful.
amazing.
Yeah.
Very cute. So congratulations to you, Kai.
Congratulations.
Yes, winning some free lapis and being featured on the show. So the second one that we have here is by Merc,
Thank
and
you
Merc
very much,
has drawn the Shira
All Stars
groupies. Yeah, all stars. Yeah. So Emperor Shira has a lot of people that surround him and help him to keep his empire in line and in place, and he's surrounded by really good people. You know, there's Poland, there's Azeta, Amelia, Camille, and Ilias, and they're all in it together.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of this piece?
Reminds me of Emperor Shira's linen purse.
Oh,
It's absolutely amazing,
Yes.
and just it reminds us how many like people are just like supporting Shira.
exactly. It takes a village, you know. Sometimes the effort of just one person is not enough, so you need people to support you, and this is exactly what Shira has. So he's very lucky. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, Merc, for this wonderful piece of artwork.
Thank you.
Some free lapis for you.
Yay.
And then the last one that we have here is by Global Zanks. And Zanks has drawn a picture of what looks to be like a chibi Nickel and a chibi Jake.
That is so adorable.
So this is Jake and Nico, but it looks like me and Dah Sol.
Right? It does! Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That is so
So the next time that you see a Exvius update, Hiroki's gonna have green hair. So I look forward to it. But it's really, really adorable. So thank you so much for this piece of art, Zanks. It's beautiful. Congratulations to you for being featured on the show, getting some free lapis. And guys, don't forget to send more next time, because next time it could be you that's featured on the show and getting some free lapis
Indeed.
to celebrate that. We'll be waiting for you. All right, it has come to that time where we have to say goodbye for the day, but lots of exciting stuff. It's not so sad because we have all of this fun stuff coming our way, you know, FF4 amongst other things. But do you have any more information to share with us?
Yes. We mentioned in last time, and but E3 is coming soon, and FFB its streaming will start June 13th at 5 p.m. PDT.
Okay, excellent. Mark it on your calendar, you guys.
Yes. So we will announce a lot of latest information at there, and so please don't miss it.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely don't miss it.
Hiroki and also Hirono-san, the producer of the Japanese version, will be doing this exclusive, amazing stream with all of this new content and new information that's coming for FFBE, right?
And another guest will come.
Yes, more guests. Look at that. So it's going to be very exciting. Make sure you don't miss it. Around the area, you might see me skulking around. So if you happen to see me, come say hello. You know, shake my hand. I may have like a business card to share with you if I have any left. But
Special business card.
Yes, it's very beautiful. And thank you so much for those business cards. They're like my treasure. So maybe I don't want to give them away, but I will if I see you guys. So that's very exciting indeed.
So the actual streaming, you'll find details about it in the description below, and we're also going to post it on the Facebook and Twitter as well, in case you forget. So, but try not to forget, because all these exciting spoilers are going to be at the streaming.
Yes. And after the E3, the second anniversary of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, the global version is coming.
Oh, happy birthday!
Yes.
Second anniversary. So we hope that you will look forward to the next update video.
Yes, so lots of exciting information to come, lots of new content to come, lots of surprises, lots of happiness, lots of joy. Stick around, make sure you don't miss that special broadcast coming to you guys from E3 directly live. It's gonna be live?
Right.
Anything can happen, you guys. Make sure you don't miss it, but we'll see you there. Bye.
Bye.